Can you talk about what the important factors you considered were when you were building this studio and workspace?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for me, there are just a couple of things that any studio needs to have. One, and I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but it's true, you need experienced engineers and producers. Gear, there is gear out today that costs about 1/100th of what the gear cost 20 years ago that does the same thing. So in terms of spending a fortune on this stuff, you don't have to. But you do need experience. You know, what's the best way to put it? I think, you know, you can go into a music store now and somebody at a music store will say to you, you can buy this equipment, it'll cost you, you know, like I said, 1/100th of what this stuff used to cost. What they don't tell you is, after you set it up, it takes you 5 years to learn how to work it really well. So really the most important thing in setting up a studio, if the folks listening to this and watching this video are interested in setting up their own studio, my recommendation is learn your craft. If you're as serious about studio recording as you are about songwriting, you're in great shape. If you're setting up a studio to save money because you're a songwriter and you don't want to spend money on a studio, forget it. You're ultimately, just for the record, you don't end up saving any money, because as a friend of mine put it, you're always one piece of gear away from having everything you need in the studio. So you're not really saving any dough. And second of all, it's a lot of work to get to the point where you really understand your equipment. So the short version is, yes, it's nice to have good microphones. And for my studio, especially here in Nashville, I do have some good microphones. That's part of the deal. But it's not the most important part. The most important part is learn how to record.